Can anyone confirm my screen is visible and right now I'm audible? Just one person confirm me, should be fine.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
yes, yes.
Okay, fine. Perfect. So everyone know objective of this particular workshop. So in this particular workshop, we are going to have one mini project. Okay, and this project like this particular project. Okay, starting from requirement gathering, development, testing, deployment, MUnit, CI/CD pipeline, applying security policy, everything will be there. Okay, this will not be real-time project. This will be one small POC project. So objective of this particular real-time project, like concept, to understand the real-time process. Okay, so how, from where things will start until what level as a developer you will be responsible. Okay. Before going to that part, like first thing, we should have environment setup. We should have software setup in our system. Okay, so as like in most of the software nowadays available as a open source, like we can create a free account or we can create a trial account and we can use. So most of the software we are also going to do or we are going to use in same way. But step by step, I will guide you how to download and install the softwares. Okay, so first thing, like course content, like what all things will be there. So first, we will discuss about different methodology like Agile and like waterfall we will discuss, but we will be more focused on Agile methodology. Then Jira, like whenever we talk about this Agile methodology, we need some kind of tool which help us to manage this like a particular methodology. We have like ServiceNow, Jira and other ticketing tools. So we are going to use Jira here. Then we have Confluence as a repository where we can maintain or store our shared file and everything. Okay, and then we will use Git repository as a center repository where we will commit our code and everything. And we will use Git desktop software, which will help us to manage our Git repository. We have multiple way of managing this Git repository. Like we can go on command prompt and we can write like command there. But this Git desktop software will help us to speed up the process. Also, it will provide you user interface. So it will be very easy to remember and manage compared to this command and all. Okay, then we will have Jenkins pipeline. Okay, so Jenkins pipeline setup we will do for our CI/CD process. Okay, and then like RAML part. So whenever we will start the development, okay, after all this setup, whenever we will start the development, first thing we will start working on RAML. We will follow the best practice of RAML. Okay. So what all best practice we will follow? Like we will create fragment, traits, data type, library, everything we will create and we will use in our RAML. And then we will have this development part. So we'll develop the API. We will use all the Mulesoft out-of-box component to achieve our business logic. Testing part, we will see unit testing and integration testing. To automate the testing process, we will work on MUnit and mostly we will work on MUnit recorder. Okay. For code check-in and all, like as I mentioned, we are going to use Git repository. So here we will use Git repository only, where we will commit our code once we will complete the development. Okay. Then we will have like all this thing. I'm not sure like we will have enough time to think or not. But yeah, policy part, security policy part, we will discuss. We will discuss about the environment, but we will be focused on one environment only. So we will work on dev environment. And at the end, like I will explain this POC project, like what kind of, like many people are here, their expectation is for interview part. So I will give you high level idea, like what all things they will ask based on the project and how you will answer all those things. Okay. And this particular POC project also will explain like till what extent we can make it real time. We'll try to make and we'll explain you. Okay. So objective is very similar to our course content. Here, same thing, you will get similar thing. Real world scenario, we will use Mulesoft out of box capabilities. So for design center, like for ML part, we will use design center. Studio we will use for development. We will use API manager and runtime manager also to deploy our code and to manage or apply policy and all. Then we will have unit like testing. So we will configure the unit and all. And then we will have using Postman and all. We will do all the testing and I will help you to install all this software. I will tell you all these tips like how to install and set up all this software. Okay. And at the end, we will demo this working project. So here we have list of software, what we are going to install today, and we are going to understand. Okay. So most of the software we have cloud version or we have on browser version. So we will use there only. Only few software we need on our system. That is AnyPoint Studio, another one Postman. Okay, only limited software we will need on our system. So even if your system is not very fast, you will able to manage all this thing in your local system only. Like in this particular POC, we are going to use Salesforce. Okay, so that part also we will use cloud version of Salesforce, so there will not be any kind of problem on the software like Salesforce account and all. Okay, so I think we are good. Connector wise, these all connector mostly we will use, and security policy wise, these all security policy we will use mostly auth, client ID enforcement, rate limiting, basic authentication, and all this policy we will discuss. For registration, I think most of you already registered, and yeah, if someone is will see newly, then they can register on this number for second and third class once I will upload. So maybe a few people will get notification. Okay, so this real-time project will be more focused on real-time concept, but if you are completely beginner, you might struggle to understand basic concept also. So what I will suggest whenever you have free time, I have few links here. Just go through these links and try to brush up your basic knowledge and try to understand the basic concepts. Okay, so this is for training and this is for another project what I did 2 years back. Okay, so similar kind of project we are going to do, but this was very basic one. This one also was also POC project, but this one was very basic. Even I haven't completed the experience API since I created, but I lost the video and was unable to upload and all. But this time we are going to include experience API also, and lots of things new thing will be added. Okay. If someone is preparing for interview and all, you can follow this particular link here. You will get lots of frequently asked question and many other discussion which will help you to clear your interview. And for data view part also, like here, like I and Abhishek worked on this data view part and tried to create one like a list of systematic videos on data view part. So any beginner can start their journey and they can get in-depth knowledge in database. Okay, so all these things you can do on your free time. Okay, and this knowledge will help you on this particular project, which we are going to do. Okay, so here in this project, definitely you will learn basic things also, but main focus will be to understand the project, how we do or implement from scratch to end. Okay, not to learn the basic concept, but yeah, definitely whatever component will come. So I will explain those component, but don't expect I will cover all Mulesoft component. Otherwise, that like session will be very big, and we don't have that much time. So we will use limited component and connector, which we need for this particular project. Okay. Okay. Timing wise, so today we have one session. As per plan, I was thinking to take tomorrow also and Monday also. But tomorrow one, I am not 100% confidence. Monday one will be definitely Monday. We will have session on same time. I think 4 p.m. I have mentioned for Monday. So maybe 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. I will communicate in group. So most of you are already there in that group. So Monday morning I will confirm you timing. Tomorrow one again I will confirm by morning only, since like suddenly I have some travel plan. It's in night, but still uh, I want to put some buffer time. So I will see if I will able to manage time at least for 2-3 hours I can take, but depends. So tomorrow one is not 100% confirmed. I will update in group. Monday one is 100% confirmed. Timing I will confirm Monday morning. Hope everyone clear till this point. If anyone has any doubt or anything, you can ask quickly for next 2-3 minutes.
Can you post these links in our group?
Sorry. Sorry, your voice
Can
is
you
not
post
clear.
this? Can you post these YouTube links in our group?
Okay, schedule. Yeah, I will post. Yeah, actually I have already posted, but yeah, there is small change in that date and timing, so that I will update. So anyhow, 3 day we will take this session. 3 day we will try to complete this session. So only Sunday one will be moved to Monday. And sorry, Sunday one will move to Tuesday. Monday we have already as per plan. So Monday will be there and Tuesday will be there. Okay. If
Can we get this document?
yeah, so what I will do, I'm going to create one Git repository. Everything you will get there. Document, source code, YAML file, everything you will get there. Okay. So here your main focus should be to understand this process. Okay. How we implement one project from scratch to end. Okay. And after that, what you can do, whatever technology you have worked, Java, .NET, whatever you have worked, whatever project you did there, try to implement same project in the same way and try to implement you using Mulesoft. Okay, then that will be real-time project. This will be POC project. Since if I will take real-time project, then it will be almost 1 month session that I don't have that much capacity. But for your like if someone want to work on the real-time project, then whatever process I'm going to follow on this POC project, follow same process. If you have delivered any project in any other technology, .NET, Java, whatever you have worked. So now we will start working on the software installation part. So what I'm going to do, stopping my screen for 1 minute. For this particular session, let me create one new email ID and then I will share my screen again. Just give me 2 minutes. Let me create new email address and then I will share my screen. Yeah, that I will try. Someone requested after 7 p.m. Let me try that part. Not exactly 7, but I will try to make it maybe 5:30 or 6. Since many people are from US, so they also need some better time. So we'll.
Hi Krishna, will you provide the recorded videos of these projects?
You will get recording, but I will not able to tell you exact time. It should be either 1 day also or maybe 15 day also.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Sir, can you explain what is POC? Like, is it proof of concept? Like, what does it mean?
Your voice is breaking.
Like, I'm asking about what is POC.
What? Okay, POC. Whenever you do any like big project, so first we used to do POC kind of thing to make sure everything is working fine. So POC, you can say simple project.
Okay.
So yeah. So instead of saying POC project, you can say this is mini project, very small project.
Okay, thank you.
So how is market and all that things we will recording. I will share in my YouTube channel Developer Guide. So you can subscribe that channel Developer Guide, and you will get all the notification there only. No need to ask anyone. Can you share like Developer Guide link in this particular chat so other people can follow so they can get the recording and all there? Fine. So I created new email ID for this learning purpose. Since many things I need to create and that create problem when I use existing email. So that's why I created fresh account. Hope my screen is visible. Can anyone confirm?
Yes,
Yes, it's visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first thing, what we are going to do, we are going to create AnyPoint platform account. Okay. What I will suggest everyone, don't do parallel setup, otherwise you will miss some important discussion or concept. Okay. Try to understand everything here. Once I will complete, maybe today night, you can start working on your system. So to create AnyPoint platform account, first you need to go to anypoint.mulesoft.com. In login page, you will get sign up option. Click on this sign up. So name. So you have to provide all this detail. Then username and password. So username should be unique. Okay. So try to give some unique username and password. Username must be unique. So must you must need to put something which is not existing one. Okay, user already exists. So workshop, then let me give, this is June month for 2023.
You have not clicked on captcha.
Yeah. So in this way, you will able to create your AnyPoint platform account. So once you will create, it will ask you to verify your email address. Okay. So click on this verify, go to your Gmail. Okay. Still we haven't received. Let me check in spam mail also. Email address I used, it should be Ravi Mules. Let me create the new one. This is my email address. So I'm doing log out from this account. I will create new account. Okay, so this time we created new account and there is no verification link or anything. Let it be. So next thing, like whenever you will do create your account, so you will get multiple capabilities here, like AnyPoint code builder. We have data graph. We have design center. So this will be key thing which you will use very frequently. That is design center, where you will create RAML fragment, create data types and all. Then we have exchange. So this is the center repository for Mulesoft resources. Okay, here you can able to find example, connectors, and many more things in exchange. Then we have AnyPoint Studio. Okay, so in AnyPoint Studio, like it's a AnyPoint Studio is a software or ID which we are going to use for development purpose. Okay, so we will download this software soon. A part of that, we have management center where we have very important things like access management. So here you will able to add and remove user, and we have much more capability in access management. API manager will use to manage your API, like applying security policy, SLA, and other things. Then runtime manager. So this, when you are using the cloud of deployment model, we will use runtime manager to build and deploy our Mule application. Same way, we have few more capabilities here, API governance. If you will enable this, then it will validate your API and RAML based on the governance. If anything will be there, you will get error and warning. Then we have visualizer, we have monitoring, and we have secret manager. Okay, all these things we use. And most of the time when we will use, when you will work on cloud app deployment, you will use all these capability very frequently. But if you have any other deployment model like on-premise one, okay, so you might be like you will use very limited capability from here. Other thing like you will have standalone server, gateway and all you will get from different places. So that depends what deployment model you are going to use. But we will be more for this particular project. We will be more focused on cloud app deployment. So first thing, what we are going to use, what we are going to do, we are going to install this AnyPoint Studio software. So click on download. Okay, and then here they will ask you detail. Previously there was different pattern. It will ask only operating system and Mule runtime version, but now they are asking you additional thing which you need to provide. So what we are going to install, Mule and Studio or Mule standalone. So this is the server, Mule standalone server. When you will use this on-premise deployment model, at that time you will use this. At this moment, we are going to use Mule and Studio. And version, we will take it latest. Operating system, we are going to use Windows. First name, and email. Okay. So once you will fill all the detail. So what they're saying, please check your email inbox for downloading Studio. Got the download link. Okay, and here they are giving us download link. So this download process is started for this software. Okay, since this will be very heavy software, I think 1.5 GB or 2 GB will be there. So it will take time, and it looks like my internet is slow also. But what I will do, I have already this zip file in my system. Okay, so I already downloaded. So you can see here this zip file is there. Okay. To unzip this file, we have many softwares in market like WinZip and all. But I have seen one problem. When you will use any other software, sometimes you will not able to open and run your application like properly. So what I will suggest, use 7-zip software to unzip this, and that is open source and you can download from the internet. Okay. Personally, I felt that like not one time, I have seen this 2 times where I used some other software, okay, to unzip this software, but it didn't work. And even in internet also, I got solution, try to use 7-zip and I used 7-zip and it worked. Okay. So same suggestion I will give you, use 7-zip. So once you will unzip this, you will get something like this. Okay. So what you need to do, open this and then you will get one folder like this. So you need to copy this and go to C drive and paste it here. I have already pasted this, so I'm not pasting it again. What I did, I pasted this and I changed the name. Instead of AnyPoint Studio, I'm using AnyPoint Studio 7. So this part is okay. This is not and like mandatory to update the name, but I updated name since there was some reason. I have AnyPoint Studio 6 also for Mule 3. Okay, so I used to keep both in my system. So 6 I created for Mule Runtime 3, and 7 I am using for Mule Runtime 4. Okay, so this part we are good. So you need to copy this, you need to open this, and you need to select this particular file. Okay, so this is the application file for AnyPoint Studio. So do right click. Either you can use open or run as administrator. Okay, so I'm creating a run as administrator since I don't want to block any file or anything. Sometimes it happens like that. So you will not able to access those things in normal user, but if you will have admin access, you will able to see. So for this particular project, I'm going to give name as a it will take few seconds to open this particular software. So let it open. So click on continue to studio. And here you can see AnyPoint Studio ID in my local system. In the left hand side, you can see Package Explorer, where you will able to see all the project and their folder structure. In center part, we have Mule Palette. Sorry, not Palette. Mule Console, where we will do all the development. And this right hand side, we have Mule Palette, which contain and display all the connectors. Sorry, yeah, connectors, component, and many things. And then on bottom, we have console, where you will able to see all the logs and things. Okay. So here, like soon we are going to create one, like yeah. So soon we are going to create one project, and then we will do all the configuration here, and you will able to see everything. Okay, step by step we will do. So slowly we will go to Git repository first. We will create the repository, we'll clone, and then we will sync this with our clone repository, and all those things will come. So this at this moment, just focus on this software installation part. So hope everyone got the idea, like how to create AnyPoint platform account and how to install this AnyPoint Studio software in your local. So this two part, hope everyone clear. Then next we have Git repository. Okay. So can anyone tell me like what is Git repository? Any one or two person?
Where we store the code.
It's like version control system.
It's a server control. We can
Yeah,
check
so it's a
and check out our code.
yeah, that is the process. But in short, you can say it's a version control platform which we'll use to manage our version. Like we can create the repository, then we can clone the repository, and then that repository can be used by multiple developers. So they can work together, they can push and pull code for each other. So many things we can do inside the Git repository. So for first, we will see how to create Git repository account. So here, type GitHub login. Okay, and you can see sign in GitHub. Click on this. We don't have any account, so create an account. So it's asking for mail ID.
So what is a mule runtime?
So what is mule runtime? Okay, mule runtime. See, whenever we create any application, okay, we need to run that application on server, then only we will able to use the application. So if you have any mule application, then you need some server where you can run the mule application. Okay. So mule runtime in CloudHub, in CloudHub, like we have mule runtime where we can run our mule application. Okay, it can be different way, like you can have the on-premise one where you can use standalone server. You can have the CloudHub one. Okay, and then we have RTF also.
So mule runtime is a server.
Yes, mule runtime is server where you can run your mule application.
So when you install Studio, automatically inbuilt it will install. Mule runtime will be installed automatically.
Your voice is breaking.
I am asking when we install Studio, automatically it will be getting installed. No? Otherwise, want to install separately mule runtime.
See, mule runtime is available on AnyPoint platform. So whenever you will do development in your studio, there are multiple ways to deploy our mule application on mule runtime. You can do manual one. We can use inbuilt plugin with Studio, and then we can use Jenkins CI/CD pipeline. So we have multiple ways. You can use any one.
Okay.
What is Maven?
Maven. Okay. So whenever like we create project, either you can create Mavenized project or you can create non-Mavenized project. If you create any Mavenized project, then all the dependency, like let's say whatever jar and all you need, that you need to update in POM file. Okay. And then at the time of build and deployment, all the jar and everything will be downloaded from the Maven repository. Okay, you don't need to do anything. In future, if there will be any change, you just need to go to POM file and you need to update the version in POM file. Okay, so that kind of advantage you will get when you will work on this Mavenized project. Otherwise, everything Jira and all you need to add in your application. If there will be any change, you need to do again manual process. But here, if it is Mavenized project, you just need to change the version in POM file and done. Is it clear?
Yeah, thank you.
What is software development lifecycle?
So in software development, like two things are here when you work on Mulesoft project. One is software development lifecycle, another one is API development lifecycle. Software lifecycle, everything will come starting from requirement gathering, development, testing, deployment. Okay, everything will come in picture.
Okay.
And then API development lifecycle will start from the YAML file. When you create YAML file, you do development, testing, and all. That will be part of API development lifecycle.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
So account continue to free.
Sir, I just want to know, is this recording is going to be uploaded on YouTube channel or not?
Yes, I will upload, but it might take time, it might not. That part I cannot give guarantee. Okay. So whenever you will create this Git repository account, first thing you need to go to settings. And here you will able to see organizations, create organization, new organization. And then we have free one, team one, enterprise one. So I'm going to create free one. Organization name. I need one or two email ID only. Okay, I will use only first two email ID. Once they will provide, please don't share everyone. Just give me 2% mail ID. So I will show you like this organization is created, how to add people in this organization, how to add new, like whenever you will work in project. So there will be a group of people, like there will be 5-6 Mulesoft developer or 3-4 Mulesoft developer. So everyone should have access of this organization. So whatever code and repository they will create within this organization. So first thing, I'm going to add one or two email ID. Okay, we got already many, so please everyone stop sharing your email ID. I will take only first two. So how to add members? So here you can see people option. Within this organization, people option is there. Okay, go here, invite, add the email ID, click on add, invite. And here we have two kind of access, member and. If you will give member access, then that person will able to, whatever repository you will create, that repository, that person will able to only read that. They will able to see code and everything. They will able to read, but they will not able to write if that person is member. But if that person is owner, whatever repository you will create, that also they will able to update and all. Okay. So I don't want anyone to alter my repository, what I will create, since many people will follow that. So I will just give everyone as a member access. Other people, like you have already provided your email ID in that form. I will collect email ID from there and I will give you Git access. Okay. So again, I'm saying for everyone, whatever email ID you have provided in the Google form, what I shared yesterday, I will take your email ID from there and I will give you this Git access. Okay. So here you will able to see all the repository where I will put all the documents, source code, RAML file, everything. Given for one person, and let me give what for one more person. So here you can see now we have two invitations, those are in pending. So these two people, can you accept this invitation? Surinder and Mukesh.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So once they will accept, so this invitation will move from here to members. Okay, then they will be member. And for everyone, Git access you will get from by today only. But if you will not accept in next, sorry, next 3 days, then your meeting invitation will expire and then you will not able to join. So once you will get, immediately you need to accept that. Or maybe anyone, Mukesh and Surendra, you can share your screen and you can share your email address. So everyone get idea how to accept that. I will tell the process.
Yes, sure. Okay. I'm sharing it. So screen is visible.
Yes.
So I got this mail, and then we have to click here, join Mulesoft workshop. Then if we have account, then sign in. Otherwise, we have to create account. So I have already account, and Then we are getting code. Incorrect code. So join this. So I have joined it.
Okay. Yeah, you can stop sharing your screen. So you seen like once I will give you Git access, you will get this kind of email. Then you need to select the join option and you need to select this organization. Yeah, you can stop sharing your screen and let me share my screen. So now if I will refresh this page, okay, see both of them has accepted the invitation. So all the invitation are now completed and you can see we have 3 members. So soon everyone other person will also get, so wait for some time. And to give this Git access, let me change the Mukesh permission from member to owner. Otherwise he will not able to keep the access. So change role and select owner. Okay, so now you can see Mukesh is owner and Surendra is member. So Mukesh has all the permission and all. Now to like do all the thing on my account. But Surendra will have limited one since he is only member. So Git account part, we are good. Anyone has any doubt on this? No, then we'll work on the Git desktop part. Okay, so for Git desktop, you need to go to this. You need to click on this. And this will be lightweight only, so it will not take much time. Okay. And once you will complete this, you will get something like this. Yeah, so here somewhere you will get Git desktop. This one. So this is the software. Once you will download, you will get similar kind of software. So what you need to do, you need to just run this application and it will open the Git desktop. Okay, so once you will install that, you will get similar kind of page. Okay, so here you can see I can see many repository and all. Why I can see like this? Since I have already account logged in here. And from my account, they are suggesting me all this repository. And in your case, you need to clone a repository from the internet you can do, and then it will ask you to log in your account. So you need to provide your Git user ID and password. Or sometime you need to log in your GitHub account on your browser, and then from here redirect to, you can redirect, means you will redirect to your browser. Okay, and then there you will do login and auto login will happen. Okay, so generally I have seen they will give that option only. Once you will click on clone a repository, it will redirect you to browser, and browser, you, if you are already logged in github.com, then it will sync with your account. At this moment, we are unable to see any repository from that organization, since we don't have any repository in that organization. So first thing what we need to do, we will create repository in this organization. So how to create? Go to repositories, create new repository, and we'll give name as a documents. We'll make it private one only. Add a readme file, create test. Okay. So this repository now created inside Mulesoft workspace and documents. Now I will go here and let me search. Okay, let me refresh this. Okay, fine. So let me search here. I clicked on this clone a repository. In my case, it's already logged in. Okay, got it. This is cloned with another account. Okay, I'm trying to do here, but currently I'm logged in with another account. Okay, so what I will do, log out and log in with new account. It will create some kind of problem for me, since I have many things like they are pending to commit. If I will do that kind of switching, maybe I may lost some data. So only for this part, I will use my another account. Okay, and this account will use create the repository. So first thing, I will create new new organization here. So here also you can see drop down manage organization, create organization option is here. I will click on create organization. P1 organization name I will give let me see. This name is taken here. It's already taken just now. We only took. So let me add. Contact email ID. I can add multiple email ID here also. So let me add. So these people will accept, then it will come here. Okay. In member part. So what kind of chat we are? Mail ID, please don't put your mail ID. So anyhow, we will collect from the Google form. Let me see. There are too many. In WhatsApp group also, I will share. That part is fine. I will share. We will have on Monday session. 7 p.m. will be a bit late. We'll do maybe 5:30 or something. 5 to 6 anytime I will start. Not in WhatsApp. I will share in my YouTube channel, so you can subscribe. So I think many people already shared my YouTube channel link, so you can subscribe that one. Yes, I will share document in WhatsApp group also and Git also. Yeah, it will be public, so everyone will be able to access. Installation part, I'm not sure. AnyPoint Studio, many people know, but other software, what I'm going to install and what I'm going to set up, I don't know. So I will take this part. Screen part, I'm not sure. It's only, can anyone confirm it's lagging for everyone or only one person is facing problems? So might be in that case.
No, it's not lagging. It's clear.
Can anyone confirm for everyone or only for? If anyone facing, like if any 1-2 person is facing any issue like sound part or anything, just rejoin this meeting. Yeah, Bishtalk. Okay, see, Bishtalk is also integration technology. So you can expose API as a REST API and you can call it through Mulesoft. So that it's not a difficult thing. I don't think there will be direct connector, but you can use their REST API. Data view part, I will share one document in there. In that document, you will get one playlist link. Go through that. You will learn from that playlist. You will get many things in that playlist.
Sir, one doubt,
So,
can we run runtime in our local PC?
No, we are going to use Cloud Hub one. We are not going to use Mule standalone. We will use Cloud Hub.
Is there a possibility like to run in the Mule runtime in the PC? Like, is there a possibility?
Yes, yes, yeah, you can. So if you go here, AnyPoint Studio download.
Yeah.
So here you can see product type Mule standalone. Okay, once you will download this, this is nothing but Mule server, which you can run in your local. Just now we downloaded this studio one, but if you want, you can download Mule server also.
Yeah, yeah. In one of the interview questions, they asked this question.
Yes, yes, local you can do.
Okay.
And anyhow, in Studio, AnyPoint Studio, we have integrated Mule server. No need to install this Mule standalone. If you have AnyPoint Studio, you can run directly. Fine. So Git part, we are here. I created repository. I given access to them, or they already accepted. Now repository part, I will create a new repository. and we'll give name as a documents. We'll make it private, readme file, and create repository. We have this repository here. What I will do first, I will clone this repository. To clone this repository, as I mentioned, you need to go to GitHub desktop, and then now you will able to, once you will refresh, you will able to see that new repository. So what we are doing now, we are cloning the center repository. Center repository means this one. We are cloning this center here now. Okay. Mulesoft workshop developer guide, and this is the repository documents. Select this one, and then it will ask you location where you want to clone. At this moment, it's not. Go for next, and then it's asking which location you want to clone. So I will go to, I created this folder, so I will go here. And inside this, I will clone it. Okay, click on clone. Same thing you can do using git command also, using git this software also. So why I suggest this software? It will be very fast to do this. Process will be very fast. You don't need to remember all the git commands and everything. Yeah. So here you can see at this moment we have main branch for document. I will not create multiple and feature branch, all those things I will show you how we do in organization. But for document part, let it be. So I already cloned it. So you can go in that location in two ways. Either you can do right click here. Do right click. So in Explorer. Okay. Or directly you can explore the location from your Explorer. Anything is fine. So what I will do, whatever document everyone is asking, so I will put that document in this location. So this is the document. I will put it here. And then once I will put it here, you will able to see here one file is added. Okay. At this moment, it is in my local repository. So how I will put it in center repository so it will be visible for everyone. At this moment, it's visible for only for me since it's in my local. Okay. But to make it visible for everyone, I need to move it in center repository. So how I will do that? Here, you need to type proper commit. So once you will commit this, you need to push to origin. Okay. And once you will push this origin, then you will able to see here. Just refresh it. See, this is the file I uploaded. So now everyone will have access of this file. Yeah, not everyone. I added only 2 persons, so they will able to see this file. So Mukesh or can anyone share your screen and can you show this particular location?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm sharing screen. Documents, projects. I can
Have
see
you-
only.
No,
Okay,
I given you new repository new this
Yeah.
workspace access. Can you check your email? I added again.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, maybe then you can share your screen in case you can stop sharing.
Yeah, now I repositories, documents. Yeah, here it is.
So in this way, you can see like how this particular Git repository we use to exchange. Mostly we do for code, not for this document and all. So soon we are going to see for code also. But you can see like this is a version control tool which help us to work as a team where whatever work we are doing, we can share across the team. And this is very easy to manage and maintain. Okay, so you can commit, you can revert, you can merge request, many things you can do that we will see soon. Yeah, so you can stop sharing your screen.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sharing screen again. Hope everyone clear till this point, like how to create Git account, Git repository, how to give access to any other team member, how to add resource, like how to add repository in any organization. Okay, and then how to clone in local and how to commit things from local to central repository. All these things we discussed so far.
Okay,
Everyone go on mute.
well, let's go pull.
Everyone please go on mute.
Hi, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
For the real-time scenario, for the team members, what access I need to give, or member access or owner access?
Owner access.
Okay. Owner access only.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you.
I'm not giving owner access for this, but it should be owner. Okay, fine then. So Git and Git desktop part also we are clear. Till this part we are clear. Now coming to Postman. So Postman part, I think most of you already have done. but still, if someone is completely new, for them, what you need to do, go to type Postman download, simple. So you will get Windows 64 download option based on the operating system. Click on this, download this, and you will get some hits like this. You need to double click on this, and then it will open the Postman software, which we will use while testing our API. So similar to Postman, we have REST client also. We
Ravi,
have,
I can see Word document. Are you sharing some other screen? Oh, now I can see the Postman. Yeah.
So once you will click on this, then you will be able to see this particular. So this Postman tool, like I mentioned, similar to SOAP UI REST client, this Postman also we use to test our REST API or SOAP API. Okay, so we'll see soon like how to test REST API using Postman. At this moment, I'm just discussing about the installation part. So this is very straightforward installation. I have many things in my Postman. That's why you can see. In your case, this part will be blank. But how you will add all these things, I will explain later.
Sir, I have a question in this.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, in the Postman, we are creating one property file instead of local host 8081.
Yes.
How
Yes.
you create that?
Okay. So that anyhow we are going to discuss. So this you are talking about this one, correct?
Yes.
So you can create any property in the Postman. Okay. So whatever property name you will give, here you need to go to environment, and here you need to create whatever environment you want to maintain. I'm maintaining local.
Okay.
And okay. In CloudHub, I created same property name here. What I'm using there, and what value I want to use for that. This is the value. Okay. And in this drop down, you need to select which environment you want to use, CloudHub, local. So I selected CloudHub, and when I will use this SAPI URL, automatically it will take value from here.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Is it clear?
Clear, sir. Thank you.
Here, once you will move your cursor, you will be able to see values. Okay. Next, we have Maven. Okay, Maven, we have already inbuilt Maven. Okay, so we'll not spend time there. JDK also, we have inbuilt JDK for every systems. Very rarely you will not have, if anyone. Maven anyhow we don't need, since we have already inbuilt Maven in our AnyPoint Studio. So we'll not spend much time there. JDK, 99% system used to have this JDK. In worst case, if you don't have, then only you need to install this. So how you can check this? Just open the command prompt. What is the syntax? Java -v or version?
Anything will work, I think.
So Java space minus version. Okay. If you are not getting this, then you need to work on Java part. Okay, if you can see, once you will enter this Java minus version, and you are getting this Java version, means your system has JDK already installed. And by default, every system used to have. In very worst case, it will not be there. So JDK part, let me explain you. So JDK software generally you will get inside your program file. Java part, Java JDK 1.8 bean. So copy this location, open the view advanced system setting, and here environment variable. So one thing you need to add, that is Java home, and in Java home, like how to add. So here you need to click new and give name as a Java home and value this, but remove the bin from here. Okay, without bin it will be there. And another thing you need to create, that is path variable. Okay. In this path, click on new, and then here you need to give till bin. Okay. These two things you need to do if you're in your system that command is not working, not giving any version, then these two things you need to do. One thing you need to add here in the path till bin, click on OK, and in Java home, okay, you need to give this C program file before bin. And then once you will click configure both, click on OK, OK 2-3 times and done. So in this way, you will able to set the JDK in your system. If anyone will face any problem, so let me know tomorrow. I will help you on that part. But mostly it should be inbuilt. So this also done. Let me know anyone has any doubt on this part.
Yeah, no. No, Ravi.
Okay, fine. So then I will work on sales critical part. And this part, I think most of you are not aware. So here I will spend some time. I will explain in detail. So first thing to do sign up, we'll go to this link. Like so let me try to go to login page. A customer, report fee. First name.
Sorry, your screen is getting stuck.
It's same for everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Bit lagging.
Okay. Then let me wait for 2 minutes. Let it maybe network is not good. So Okay, I'm starting again. So let me know if we are on sync. Can I confirm? Now it's visible, and right now I'm in Salesforce page.
No,
No,
it's lagging.
is
No.
Now we can see now GitHub page.
I'm resharing my screen. Confirm me once it's visible.
yeah, now Salesforce is visible.
Okay. Okay, then 7.1. Everyone be on mute. Please go on mute.
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Salesforce link. So just wait for. So now I can see this. So here, verify account. Page verification code. So username and password. This is my username. And here is password. Ask any security question. Linked some other account with this account. Fine, let it be. So in this way, you can create account. Okay, I have already another account. So at this will not. So we'll use that account. Okay. So this is my old account, what I'm using from last 1 year. Okay. So maybe those two accounts got linked or something they did, and I was unable to log in my. So at this moment, I'm using my old account. You people try to create new account. If it will create any problem, then we'll see what will be working out. So once you will create your account, okay. First thing, what you need to do, you need to generate the secure token. You need to create the secure token, and that you will get inside. Click on settings. Once you will click on this, click on settings. And here you will get reset my security token. So what it will do, it will generate one security token which you will use to connect with Salesforce connector. Means in Salesforce connector, you need to provide that token. We are going to use basic authentication mechanism. And in that mechanism, we need this particular token. If you will use OAuth, then there will be some additional setting. Okay, that part we need someone from admin team. We don't have admin team. So we will use this basic authentication mechanism. Okay, so Salesforce account setup part, we are good. But many things here you need to learn. It's not mandatory. Okay, if you will have this knowledge, it's well and good. It's not mandatory. So you are Mulesoft developer. But if you will have some basic knowledge of related technology, which you are going to integrate with Mulesoft, that will make your task easy. That will make your life easy. Okay. So every time you will not be dependent on Salesforce team. So one thing you see how to generate the security token. Second thing, you need to go to setup. And then object and fields. Okay. So in this object and field, we have one option, object manager, where you will able to see all the existing objects, Salesforce object, which are standard object. So you can see here type, custom object and standard object. Extender object means already created by Salesforce, and custom object, it's created by like developer based on the company need. So extender object will be existing object which you can use, and there are like hundreds of extender object provided by Salesforce. Okay, let's do one thing. Let's take a 5-minute break. So Indian time it's 8:03. Let's connect at 8:10. Indian time 8:10. We will connect back. Okay. So everyone take 5 to 6 minute break, and then let's join in by 8:10. Okay.
Sure, thank you.
like I was talking about, like a Mulesoft object. So first of all, like as I mentioned, we have two kind of object, standard and custom. Standard is provided by Mulesoft, and custom is created by us. Okay. So what is major difference? Like what is the major purpose of this object? So whenever you want to insert any data in Salesforce, so you must need to have the object, like how we work in database. So first we create the table and then we insert data there. So same way in Salesforce, we create object and we insert data there. Everyone go on mute. Will be created by Mulesoft. We can create. So how we will custom object? Let me tell you. Let me give you one example. And this same custom object we will use for our development purpose also. So for this POC project, let me think. We will create simple POC project to register a user, like not register means we will create some customer detail. Okay. So what I will do, I will create one custom object. So here you need to give some name. So name I will give, let's say student. Can use same. So by default, one like record will be created inside this particular object student. So that will be student name. Data type will be text. And click on save. So what I did, I created one inside object manager. I created one student object, which is custom object. How you will identify any custom object or custom field? There must be underscore underscore C here. Okay. If any object name or any attribute inside the object, it contains underscore underscore C, that means that is custom one. Means Salesforce developer has created that field. So whenever you will create custom object also, by default, it will have many predefined fields. So you can see these fields will be created automatically. And there is no underscore underscore C. That means these are standard fields that is created here. Okay. Now, what I will do, I will create custom field where we will insert the data. So what all fields? So click on new. Since I want to create student detail here, so I will take first name and data type I will take as a text. Okay. Field name I will take name. Length, let's take 50. So if you want to make it mandatory, if you want to make it unique, if you want to make it external ID, then you can select required checkbox. I will create all the field as a default, so no need to do anything. Click on next. Next. Save and new. Okay. I will create second field that will be roll number that I can take integer number. Okay. Length by default it took 18, let it be. So another one, I created role, which is of data type number. Then again, save and new. So I will create few more field. So I created, let me create email. Field name also I will give a email only. Email. Okay. Then save and new. What other thing we can take? Student name, roll number, email address. Thing else, address. Let's take address in text only. I will not make it very complex, since we will be more focused on the process, not on inserting multiple record.
So every record is a object in the Salesforce.
Every record, yeah, means whatever record we insert inside Salesforce, we must need to insert within the object. Okay, and what all things we are creating here? Attributes of the object. Name, email, all these things are attributes of that object. We created student object, and where we are creating these attributes: name, email, address, and all. Okay. How we have table in database? So table is object, and inside table we have multiple columns. Okay, that is attribute here. So we are good with the 4-5 fields. So now I will not click on save and new. I will just click on save. So here you can see what all fields we have created: address, email, name, roll number. And this name is different one. Okay, this name is by default, it will create one field. So that is this name. We will not use this one. Okay, so object part we have created, but when you go here, you will not able to see your object. Okay, you can see there are multiple objects are there: home, account, contact, case. But what object we created, that is not here. So how we can add our object in this particular list? So for that, need to go to setup again. Search here tabs. Okay. Go to tabs. Here, click on new. And here you need to select student. You need to select any tab style, any image. Anything related to student. Okay. And let it default setting and click on next. Then next. So this is just high level, like basic understanding. Like I'm giving you a high level understanding of Salesforce admin part. This is not your responsibility. Even if you will not know anything, you will able to survive. But to make your life more happier and easy, when you will integrate with Salesforce, you should know something in Salesforce. Okay, so only we are covering basic. Now, if I will refresh it, See, student is coming here. What I have created student, I can see here. For this, what you need to do here, click on this and click on your name. And you will able to come in this page and you will able to see. Okay, you can change. Okay, this position, you can change. How to change? I think page or somewhere. I forgot where is that option. Somewhere we have option like you can swap the current location and all. Forgot the exact location. Yeah, I will check later on. Now, if I want to insert some like record in student object manually. So ideally we will integrate with Mulesoft and we will insert data from Mulesoft. But if you want to insert manually, so what you need to do, go to this student, new student, and you can enter the data. So this is the name. What I mentioned, it will come by default. So you can give anything here. And this is your actual name. You can create multiple. So let me create one more.
Like these are attributes. These are the fields and the object.
Yeah, these are the fields of the object, or you can say attributes of the object. Anything is fine. So what we did in this student object, we created two records. Okay, let's click on this student. And here you will able to see all the records, but you can see only student name is coming. But I want to see all the detail in this particular record. In both the record, I want to see all the details. So how you can do that? Here, once you will click on this, you will get all options. Select all option first, and then go to this setting page. Here you will get select field to display. Click on this. What all things I want to display? I don't want this name. I want this name. I want role. I want address. Created date I want. Then anything else? Name, role, address, email was there, no? Email, where is email?
Record ID.
Record ID. Email, why I cannot see email? Something is wrong here with email. Okay, let me take record ID also. Okay, so this many fields are coming like name, roll number, address, created date, record ID. Okay, so in this way you will able to see all the detail of the all the records in this particular object. We have another way also, like we have developer console. There also you can write SQL query to get the details, but that part let it be. I don't want to go in very advanced. That might be a bit difficult for you or may create some confusion. So this part everyone good. So let me do a small recap. What all things we did here. So first thing, we need to do in setup. Not in setup. Inside the settings. You need to go to settings and then you need to search for reset my security token. Once you will click on this, it will generate one token and username. So you can store somewhere. Okay, username and token I stored somewhere. This part is fine. Then second important thing you need to do, that is creating the custom object. So if you want to create custom object, you need to go to setup. And here you will get object and field, object manager. Inside this, you will able to see all the standard and custom object. Standard object are like predefined object, which is created by Salesforce team only based on the like business need and market. They know what all objects our company are using. So they have created from their side only. But you can create your own custom object based on your need. So to create custom object, you need to click on this create custom object. And then you need to give object name. Okay, and click on next. Once you will create the custom object, you will able to see here. So recently we created student. So let me go to student. So this one we created and you can see this object name contains underscore C. It is the identification of custom object. Inside this object, you will go to field and relationship. So here you will able to see all the attributes of this object. Few attributes are predefined. So there is no underscore C and few we created. Okay. So once you will create these attributes, like you can create here and click on new. You need to select the data type and then attribute name and then done. So like that, you can add multiple attributes. So we created multiple attribute. Okay. Now this particular object I want to see. So if you will go directly in your writing experience. So here you will not able at this moment it's coming, but it will not come automatically. So what you need to do for that, you need to go to setup. And here you need to search for tabs. Go to tabs. And here you need to add a new or if you want to delete, you can delete. But if you want to add, you can add. So let me delete existing. I can delete also. And this one we are going to use. So now we have only one tab here, student. Okay. So this tab you can add what you want to display, and then you will able to see here. Just now I deleted this, so that will be okay, that is still here. So let it be. So this student one we added as a new tab, so we can see here. Okay, and as I mentioned, there is some way we can change the position and all. I forgot where exactly we used to do. Somewhere we can manage this position and all.
We can drag and drop, Ravi.
I think either of these two should be there. Yes, they keep changing their like view also, no? So that it's not very much. Not using very frequently, so that's why. Let's not spend much time there.
We can do
Somewhere
it by dragging and dropping, Ravi.
I tried, it didn't work, but fine. That is not important thing, so we can leave it for now.
Hey, Ravi.
Yes.
Yeah, Salesforce now upgraded into Lightning version. So former, when it was on classic version, yes, you can do the tabs, I mean, ordering. But for Lightning version, you need to create page layout for each. So I think it takes time.
Okay, okay.
Now you are on Lightning version. That's why.
Yeah. Okay, fine then. Let it be. So no need to spend time there. So here, once you will add the tab, you will able to see this, and you can add records here by clicking this new. Okay, so you can add. I'm not sure we added a name email also, but email is not coming due to some reason. That part even I'm not sure. So let it be for now. So we will work with name, role, and address only. So click on cancel. So we already added two. And as I mentioned, if you want to see multiple records, click on all. And we already added the filters. So now it's coming here. So we are good on Salesforce part, like basic of Salesforce. Let me know anyone has any doubt on this part.
Like, can we add fields to the standard objects? Can we add attributes or fields to the standard objects?
I think yes, you can add custom fields. You can add custom field in standard object.
Okay.
How many records we have to execute at a time, or minimum and maximum in the Salesforce connector with help of the Salesforce connectors?
Yeah, I think they support bulk operation also. There I have inserted 10,000 record in one go.
It's a maximum and minimum, sir?
Minimum one record.
Okay. How many days records will be validated? How many days? Any expire like?
No, it's kind of storage, no? So why it will expire until unless you have access of, you have account and all. So it will not expire.
Okay. Thank you.
And Ravi,
Okay,
in
you
bulk
mean to
connector
say
also.
this? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, just one question, Ravi. So in bulk connector, like we also you're using in our project, and can we change the batch size? I think by default it's 200 when we are using Salesforce bulk connector.
No, it's not 200. It's I think it support 10,000 record also. 200. Okay, I got your point. When you are using Salesforce normal connector, it will maximum you can insert or update 200 record when you will use normal operation. Okay, in one go you can handle with, you can work with 200 record, but if you will use bulk, it will allow too many.
In total, it will allow too many, means more than 200 also. But I think like we checked in every second it was inserting 200 records. So that's why I assume like maybe batch size we have by default 200 in bulk
Okay,
connector.
you mean to say in batch of 200. Okay, that part I need to check, and in connector can we control this or not. But when I used, actually, I directly tried to insert 5,000 and I waited for few seconds It takes few seconds to do, and I checked all records are getting updated. But the same, yes.
Bulk operation, I think it can do like 10,000 at a time if you use bulk operation.
Yeah, even I tried with in my project, but at the end we faced some other problem and we came back to normal operation. Since in bulk operation, like immediately you will not get the field record and all. So you have to wait for some time and there will be another operation to get the field record and all. So that kind of challenge we faced, and then we moved back with 200 record. Okay, anyhow, those things are a bit advanced. So at this moment, I think many people are beginners. So let's discuss those things later on.
Hello,
okay.
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm actually a beginner, so I just started out. Can you let us know like where we use this custom object and why we need to use Salesforce specifically?
Okay. Salesforce is CRM system. Okay. So whenever you want to store some customer related information where let's say you are running any e-commerce or any other company. Okay. And you want one platform where you can manage customer related data. So nowadays, Salesforce is very demanding or very useful CRM tool. Many organizations are using. Okay. Now, Salesforce is a platform. So where you will insert the data inside this platform. So Salesforce provide concept of object, where like how database provide concept of table. So same way, Salesforce provide concept of object where you can insert the data. Okay, so everyone please be on mute. So there are two kind of object. One is custom, another one is standard. Standard means it's already created by Salesforce. You can directly use. Okay, but if you want to modify that, you can do. Okay, they will give you capability to modify the standard object. You can add new fields and all based on your company need. And custom object, which you can create based on your organization need. Let's say any object is not there, which you need. So you can create your own custom object. Okay. And you can add custom field inside that custom object plus standard object. Also, you can create custom fields or attributes. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Sir, and where we can use it, sir, in the project specifically?
So as I mentioned, this is CRM system. No? So whenever you want to store customer related information, retrieve customer related information, then we will use Salesforce. Okay, that connectivity part we will see. Okay, once we will develop the system API, we'll explain that part.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, then next we have Jira, Confluence. These two things. Splunk and CI/CD we will see after the development. This also during development. These three things we will see after or during development. These three things, two things we will see now. One is Jira account, how to create Jira account and how we use and we work with this. Okay, and Confluence also we will see now only. Okay, so for these two, these two are Atlassian product. Okay, this is also very demanding and useful in market. So first thing, I will open this URL and I will put my email address. Or we can continue with Google. Create your account. So Jira part, we high level we discussed already what is Jira. So it's a ticketing tool. And mostly whenever you work on agile methodology, like Scrum Master will create one dashboard where they will create sprints and all. Okay. And based on the Like, okay, let me give on very high level. Like first, let's discuss the process. So whenever we develop any project, we have at this moment two models are widely used. Like previously, waterfall was more widely used, but nowadays every organization is moving on agile methodology. So in both this model, okay, like there will be multiple phase like requirement gathering, development, testing, deployment, managing, everything will be there. Okay. So waterfall model, like once you will complete the design, then only you will go for development. Once you will complete the development, then only you will go for testing. So nowadays, it's not very much compatible with the market since market is very fast nowadays. Okay, things are keep changing. Okay, so within 2 months, a business model will change. Let's say COVID scenario, everything was most like in the market, like online shopping might had 50-50 weightage with the offline one. But during COVID, everything moved on online. Most of the things, 70-80% thing moved in online. So whoever doing offline business, they were forced to go on online. Otherwise, they have to shut down their business. Okay. So within few days, they need their platform to be ready, which support the online things. Otherwise, they will not able to survive in market. After post-COVID, now things are again moving. So many things are again going to offline since their online experience is not good. Okay. Especially like every people has their different choice. Okay. Previously, I was preferring electronics good from online only, but I have seen 2-3 bad experience where it created lots of overhead for me. So whenever now I took like expensive electronics item, I do prefer from shop. Since if you will spend 40,000 for AC and you will get something which you don't expect. And then when you go for return process, it will create lots of overhead. So based on the customer experience, they do swap in business and many people now moving for offline again. Clothing part also many people they do trial and all that, then only they prefer to purchase. Okay. In COVID, they don't had any choice, so they went to online, but now again they are moving for offline. Okay. So same way, this is just a one example. So market is very agile. Things are very fast moving and fast changing. Okay. To be competitive on market, most of the company now moving for agile methodology where there will not be what phase like waterfall model. Once you complete the design, then only you will go for development. Okay, things will keep in parallel. Okay, there will be development phase, there will be design phase, there will be testing phase. So part by part, like whenever big project will come, that will be splitted into small module, and small module will be delivered in different releases. Okay. And release time will also not be very big. Okay, within 2 months, 3 months, there will be one release. Even I have seen some organization where every 2 weeks they have release. And I have seen organization where they have release in 6 months, then 2 months also, 3 months also. So agile methodology, many like release date can be there. Okay. So based on the release, like we used to split like our task, what all task will be delivered in that is a release. And that release again will be splitted into multiple sprint. Okay, sprint will be a small unit of time where you will deliver some task. Okay, so sprint can be of 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week also, and two month sprint is also there. But I think where I seen 2 month sprint, that was not a proper way of agile methodology. Generally, we don't used to have 2 month sprint. Means many places, like if people will be less experienced, then they will adjust thing according to their understanding, but they are not following proper approach. Okay. So generally it will be for 1, 2, or maximum 3 weeks. Okay. Mostly you will get for 1 to 2 weeks. 2 weeks is a standard one. where you will have sprint of 2 weeks. In that particular sprint, like there will be Scrum Master. So he will be responsible to manage all these things. What will be sprint size? What all things need to be delivered in that sprint? Like what all story need to be there? Okay. So generally business will create the story, and then Scrum Master, based on the capacity of the developer, they will identify, okay, this many things need to be delivered by Mulesoft team. Okay. Now within the Mulesoft team, there will be 5 developers. Okay. So those tasks will be distributed among the 5 developers based on their capacity. Okay. There might be some experienced developer and he can deliver 80 story point. And there will be some less experienced developer, he can deliver 5 story point in one sprint. Okay. So many places like maybe I have some confusion here. As per my understanding, sprint like sorry, not sprint, story point and main days are not directly connected. Okay, many people are saying if story point is of 5, then it should be delivered in 5 days. Okay, but based on my knowledge and my learning so far, it's not related. Like if you have 5 story point, then it should be delivered in 5 days. Story point just tell the complexity of the task. Okay, it will not tell how many days it will take. It will simply say what is the complexity. Now, there might be some senior developer, they can do in 2 days also. And there is some junior developer. Okay, maybe 10-year people can do same task in 2 days, and 2-year developer, 2-year experienced developer can do same task in 8 days. Okay, so definitely, and in this is, I think I'm correct only. And whatever study I have done so far on the agile methodology, story point and number of days are not connected with each other. Story point will simply tell you the, just give me 1 minute. Story point will tell you complexity of the task. Okay, so all these things in agile methodology, like we manage through our Jira ticketing tool. Okay, so this ticketing tool is very helpful to manage all these things, like how many sprints will be there, what will be sprint start date, what will be sprint end date, what all tasks will be in there in that sprint, like which task will be done by which developer, what is the current status, how much task they have completed, what all comments are there. Everything we can manage using Jira software or Jira ticketing tool. So hope everyone got the clarity, like what this agile methodology and what this Jira ticketing tool. I will do setup. I will show you how to create ticket and all, how to provide story point and all. That discussion we will do, but theoretically hope everyone clear. Anyone has any doubt on this part?
I heard that user stories are divided in the Fibonacci series, like why in Fibonacci series?
Okay, this is just a convention. Okay, they like a story point, you mean to say? Yeah, story point will be 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, like that. This is just a convention, but everyone is following. So I don't know exact reason. Maybe there might be some scientific reason. I don't know.
Depending upon the capacity of the developer, they will assign the user stories. Okay.
Yeah, generally it should be. So like within same organization, there will be one person with 10 years of experience. There will be one developer with 2 years of experience. Definitely, they will have different capacity. Correct. So one person can deliver more tasks since he has 10 years. Okay. What 2 year will do in 2 days, he can do in half day only.
Yeah. Okay.
So here
and one doubt regarding regarding Salesforce, the Salesforce account which you created is a free account or will it has expiry date?
It's a free account. I'm using from
Thank you.
last 1 year. Yeah, I'm using this trial account from last 1 year, and it's working fine for me. Recently, they did lots of change. So recently, one of my known person, he is good in all these things, but he was also facing problem while creating new account. Okay, so I'm not sure. You people will let's try. Okay, mine one everything got created, but at the end, I'm not sure how it got connected with some different account. It was asking security question which I haven't created, and I didn't get password also. So let me see. I will try to create account again. But what process I mentioned, just following that process, try to create one account. Hopefully you will able to do. Okay. If not, then we'll see some workaround.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Yeah, so here we have Atlassian account. So I'm going to do setup of Jira ticketing tool. Okay, so I will select Jira. Get it free. A part of Jira, it's asking me to use some other product also. So I will use Confluence and click on next. So all this Jira, Confluence, all these are Atlassian product only. So work email. Work image is already there. Ravi also, this is fine. Your site. Let me use same email address only. So what is the team do you work? Software development. What is your role? Let me take project manager. What are your main tasks? Okay, so it's creating account for us. Okay, so simple board to visualize, Kibana, Scrum, and business. So, sorry, not Kibana, Kanban, Scrum. So we'll use Kanban again. Okay, select this Kanban. Where is next option? So it's asking for project name. So we'll use same project name what I used for this. Create project. Select some tool which we are going to integrate. GitHub, fine. Jenkins, fine. Next. All these things are optional. You can skip also. So here we got one Jira dashboard. Okay, for this particular project. So here we have board and we have roadmap, and where we will get sprint and all. Let me quickly check. So here we have boards like where you will able to see task. So this is the workflow, like you can add the workflow. What will be workflow? Like first task will be in to do stage, then in progress, then it will be in done stage. If you want to add more, you can add. So let's say I want to move testing. So when your development will complete the development, there will be one. So like you can add, so you need to understand the process, how to add. So let it be by default one to do in progress and then done. Okay. So this part is fine. For sprint, we are create epic. This is fine.
Ravi, what is epic in a sprint?
So we have different type like epic, task. Okay. Epic means like you can say parent story. Parent means main story. Let's say you want to do customer onboarding process. Okay. So epic will be customer onboarding. Inside that you will have multiple tasks within that epic.
Okay.
Since I cannot see sprint and all, so let me go to this again. And let me create in Scrum.
Ravi, the screen seems freeze for me. In chat also they confirmed it's for everyone.
Sure. What about others?
Yes, Ravi. Screen got stuck and voice was
Yes, to me also. Yeah, it's coming.
not coming. But now it's
I'm
fine.
yeah, I'm resharing this. Okay. So in project template, I'm selecting the software development. And this time I'm selecting, instead of Kanban, I'm selecting Scrum. Okay. Use this template. Yeah, this is correct one. First time I selected incorrect one. So this is project name will give same. Okay, key, it will generate automatically. Okay, and then click on next. So this time you can see in backlog, we have sprint and all. So by default, one sprint got created and you can add start the date and all. So let's say we have decided our sprint size will be for 1 week. Okay. And we will have for release one, we will have 5 sprint or something like that. We can decide based on the task and all, like Scrum Master will take all those decisions. Sprint name, let it be this one, duration, custom one. So starting date, let's say today only, and end date will be, let's say this 1 week. Okay. Timing is fine. Let it be this time only. AM for today. And this is 6 p.m. Sprint goal. Okay. This is our sprint goal. So this sprint goal is not only for API developer. This is common for everyone. Okay. So this sprint got created. Similar to that, like you can add multiple sprints. So here should be create a sprint. See, another sprint got created when this 23rd June. Automatically it got created 24 to 30. Just give me 1 minute. I'm getting one call. So here, first thing, like we created sprint. So I created 2 sprint, 1 more sprint, automatically date and all adjusted based on the first sprint. And here in this sprint, let me create some task. Okay. So create. So here we have multiple things, epic, task, and bug. Epic means like whenever we have group of tasks. So what we generally we do, we create the epic and we connect all the tasks with that epic. Okay, let me create first epic one. So this will be, summary will be. And I haven't like assigned anyone, like I haven't added anyone in this organization. So let me add, but they also need to create everything. So let me add to myself. Okay, once you will add multiple member in your organization, you can assign to those people. At this moment, we don't have. So I assign to myself label. Okay. So to filter your task, okay, there will be multiple tasks, epic and all. So to do some kind of filtering and all, you can add label. So this will help you a lot when you want to do any kind of filter. So here we don't have any label at this moment. So I'm going to create one label for this is for student process. So I will add one label as a student. This label I created. Okay. Start date. So let's put today only. Due date will be 23. So color, this is fine. Reporter I created, so my name will come automatically. Blocked issue, nothing. Flag, nothing. Create. Click on create. So okay, we didn't get sprint option, correct? That is. Let me see where it got created. This got created here. This is not assigned to any sprint. Okay, let it be. Let this speak as it is. And now let me create task within this, and let's see. The task will be assigned with. So this task is for API. Okay. So here you can give some kind of tagging and all API, and this is related to student process. Student for registration survey. Okay. For registrations, student registration system API, like someone need to create RAML file. Okay. In description for now, I'm giving this. Field name. What all field we have? Name, role, email.
Got freezed.
Okay, 1 minute.
Yeah, now it's we can see.
Okay, is it better now?
Yes.
So Name will be of type string. Role will be of number. So you will get detail here. Either you will get functional design document or you will get detail in task only. Okay. Address. It's also of type string. Assign to, I am assigning to myself only. Select label. So this will be a part of that. There will be label for API since API team will work on this. So I added select sprint. So this is the sprint. I want to tag with sprint 1. Story point, how many story point you will give. So as I mentioned, based on the complexity, this is YAML file. Okay. So maximum it will take 1 to 2 days. So I will give 2 story point. It's no matter like it's a junior developer or senior developer, they will not take much time for this since YAML everyone know. There will be, yeah, definitely there will be some difference, but means if you have, okay, how you will decide what story point you need to give. If you have some change in your code, very small change, and you need to do 1 round of testing, 1 story point. If you need to do some kind of development or some kind of enhancement, which will take up like usually more time than the configuration change, then 2 story point. If you have like any development where like you need to do either enhancement or small development, 3 story point. If it is a bit medium development, okay, like not very complex, not very easy, then 5 story point. If it is complex one, then 8. If it is very complex, then like 13 or next is 19 or something is there. So for YAML, 2 story points should be good enough. Then this is linked issue. Yes, it's linked to related to our epic. Okay, this is the epic. So I selected that one. Flag, no, click on create.
Ravi?
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. Can I have a question over here for story point? You
Yes.
mentioned that the story point defines the complexity of the project or the sprint, right?
Yes.
Or the task.
Complexity of task.
Yeah, complexity of task. Okay. Is there any, agreed scaling for the story points? Like what is the most complex task? What is the value assigned for that and the less complex? Is there a range or something like that recommended?
That depends on, like, again, that depends on project to project. There is no hard and fast rule, but maybe you can explore internet and you can see, you can check once on internet. But there is no hard and fast rule. Generally, we
Sorry, your voice is intermittent.
Yeah, so here actually, so far I haven't seen any fixed rule for that or any parameter for that. So we used to do based on our understanding, based on our consensus, like how much complex the task is, and then we used to take this.
Okay.
So now what we need to do, we need to start this sprint first. Now inside the board, you will able to see this task once we start this sprint. And this is a to do. Once you will start the development, you need to move it from in progress. Okay. Then you will do all the development and all. Once you will complete the development, you will move it for done. So all the page will be there. It will start from to do, then in progress, then done. One.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I do have one doubt. While moving from progress to another, hello.
Okay. Yeah, someone were asking some question or we are good. So task wise, you need to keep moving from one to another based on your progress. So whenever task will be created, it will be in to do. When you will start development, you will move in progress. And once you will complete the development, you will mark it done. Okay. And let's say there will be
automatically or we have to move.
Sorry.
The task is moved automatically or we have to move?
No, we have to move. We have how task will come to. Yeah. So you have to move.
One more question. What is the difference between task and the Scrum? First, we have to create a Scrum. Yes.
Yeah, so this Scrum is like you can say this entire process. Okay. Each come inside the Scrum only.
Okay.
And we used to have Scrum Master. They do all this management.
Okay.
Did Scrum means the combination of sprints?
Combination of the
technically how we can define, even I don't have proper words. So maybe you can explore on internet. So Scrum is like methodology to manage this ticketing tool.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So if multiple tasks will be, let's say I'm creating one more task on say. So So this task again we created like this is for RAML and this is for development. Okay. So here one task is completed, one task is in 2 days. Once you will start, you will move in progress. So like that you can manage the status. Few more things are there. Okay, that you can add like tracking, comment. Okay, if you let's say this is the system API and you are waiting for the Salesforce. Since in system API you will connect with Salesforce. So at the rate of you can tag someone. Okay. You want to tag Salesforce developer, object and field detail. Then you can put someone in CC if you want to. Here, a few people I can see those are like you can add comment, you can check history. Okay. And then few more things you can add. You need to go in configuration and you can add like how much tasks you have completed. So trackers are there that you need to add here. So that will.
Ravi?
Yes.
I have one question. So all this inputs in this ticketing tool, is it done by other developers or maybe just the supervisor or project manager, and then you get access to work on the story?
Sorry, I didn't get. Tell me again.
I was asking that all these inputs into the ticketing tool,
Yes.
do all the developers have to do it, or maybe just the project manager will create the story and everything and then give you access to the link to work on it?
So first Scrum Master will create the task. Okay, then definitely you will have API lead or someone. Okay. So he should be responsible to give you all the detail in that task. Scrum Master will create the task and your API lead or API point of contact. So they will provide you all the detail, and as a developer, you need to do all the development.
Okay, thank you.
So there are some way like you can add many things here. Other things are there, so that I need to search. Okay. You can put how many tasks you have, like how many days you have completed, how many percentage you have completed, all those kind of thing you can put. If something is blocked, then you can flag it. Okay, we have add flag. Add flag means your task is blocked due to something. Okay. Then if your task is unblocked, then you can remove the flag. Okay. All this kind of tracking we have here, so that you can do. Okay. I think we are good on this part also.
Ravi?
Yes.
Sorry, is that possible to assign a task for more than one person? Or it has to be one-to-one?
No, at a time, you cannot assign 2%.
So a task can be assigned only for one person? Is that Ravi?
Yes, yes. You cannot assign same task to 2% at same time. You can like change the name, like once you will assign to someone, later on you can change to someone else's name, but you cannot assign 2% at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, one doubt, the developer only responsible for moving the task from to do to the in progress level.
Yes, yeah.
Thank you. Hi Ravi, I have one more doubt. If our task is not completed in the present sprint, will it be forwarded to next sprint?
Yeah, if it is not completed, then first it will go to backlog and then it will move to next sprint.
Okay, we have to work the same ticket on the next sprint. Will they give any other ticket again?
That depends on your capacity. No? That depends on your capacity. If you will not able to take new task, then they will not.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, fine. That this part we are good. Now let's see the Confluence part. So Confluence is central repository where you can maintain and manage your documents. Generally, we like put functional design document, API standards. Okay, so technical design document, some like credential kind of thing. So all those things we generally maintain on this Confluence. Okay, in Confluence, like multiple people can work and we can easily manage documents here. You can see here page. So let's say let me create one page here. First, I will create one folder here.
Sorry, your voice is breaking.
I created one folder for API team. So API folder got created. Inside this, I want to create API standard document. Okay. So here I will give some API standards like, okay, let's inside API, we have a API standard document. And within API only, we have functional design document. So like that, we can create folders. Inside API, API standard document, API functional design document, and then technical design document. Let's say in API standard, I want to create some standards like click on edit. project name, then app v1. Like that, you can create whatever you want to put, okay? API standards and all. Okay, and then publish it. Who all are working together? So once you will click on add. So who all are working together? Everyone name will come here together. Okay. So at this moment, only one person is working here. So only one name, it like only one person name is coming here. But yeah, if there will be multiple person, then all name will come here. Okay. So like that, you can, as I mentioned, everyone in your team will able to access all these documents. So whenever you will have any shared document or anything, you will able to see here. And then, so setup wise, I think we are done with all this setup. This 3 setup we will do during our learning. So development wise, we'll start. We can do today also. It's 9:35. It will be today. Okay. So tomorrow, timing I will confirm by morning only if I will able to take. But tomorrow I will take at 4 p.m. if I will 4 or 5 p.m. if I will take. If not, then Monday we will have in between 5 to 6. Tomorrow part, let me see. Tomorrow morning I will come to know or not. Maybe because timing between 5 to 6 Indian time PM, 5 to 6 PM Indian time. That exact time I will confirm in group only. So everyone is there in that group. I will confirm there. Fine then. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, thank you, Ravi.
I will
Thank you,
upload
Ravi.
this video. Yeah, I will upload this video today only. In 1 hour you will get this video.
All right. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.